What's up YouTube, DareHeavens4Games, bringing you the opening for the Zombie Horde Structure deck. Now this is brand new, comes out today in the UK. And of course, as you can see, there is another amazing item from Konami, and these are the Structure deck pre-release events where you basically play with just the Structure deck, and the winner and one lucky raffle winner will win this mat. It is a full-fledged rubber mat, and as you can see, it does look beautiful. You've got the Red Eye Zombie Dragon up there, and then you've got the brand new Zombie Monster Synchro that we get in this set, and then you've got the zones. So we've had before, I believe we've had the Lair of Darkness one, we had the Counter Fairies one, and we also had the Power Code Talker one, I believe it was. So definitely go down to your locals. It's only going to be about £8 to £10, depending on what your locals charges. You get a Structure deck straight away, so you've already got a bit of value in the money. And then if you win, or you're one of the lucky raffle winners, you'll get the mat as well. So definitely go to your locals and check that out. Without further ado, I'm going to crack into the Zombie Horde Structure deck and show you exactly what you get for your money. Now this is another reloaded deck. It's a couple of decks that Konami are reloading of the old style. Straight away you get the beginner's guide, straightforward on that one. A couple of standard plays and combo guides with some of the new cards in the deck. And then of course you've got the paper playmat, which I believe is just basically the rubber mat in paper form. And obviously the rubber mat is a little bit bigger. And it does look awesome. So I said this before in quite a few of our other deck opening videos, to see Konami make rubber mat versions of some of the starter deck ones, and they definitely have not disappointed us with this one. So after that you then get, of course, your full deck of the Structure deck. So straight off the bat we get the Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon as one of our ultras, and then we'll crack into this as safe and securely as we can and show you what else we got. And then of course on the back we now have Yugi and Yusei, which of course is another nice little one, especially if you want to use these Duel Link cards as tokens as well. So bear with me 2 seconds while I find, there we go, don't want to damage any of the cards inside. There we go, take the wrapping off. Cool, so we start off with the Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon. 1 tuner, 1 or more non-tuner. Gains 100 attack and defense for each zombie monster on the field and in the graveyard. When another zombie monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1 zombie monster from either your graveyard to your field. You can only use this effect once per turn, so it's a nice little revival card on that one. Tatsunoko. So we have the Tatsunoko, which was a level 3 synchro tuner, I believe, and this is now a zombie tuner. This is pretty cool. If this normal summoned or set monster would be used as synchro material, 1 monster in your hand can be used as one of the other materials. If you do this, all materials from that summon are banished instead of being sent to the graveyard. You're not special summon monsters except zombie monsters. Does not matter in this deck. But it's really, really cool because it is a level 3. So you normal summon this, and then straight away, if you've got a level 5 in hand, you can go straight into like a... what's the Shirinui, the Spectral Sword, and get a bit of a play off of that one. And then we've got Doom King Boulder Roach. I think I've said that right. The artwork is amazing. I love the artwork on this card. During the standby phase, if a face-up card is in a field zone and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in defense position. You can only use this effect of Doom King once per turn. Once per chain, when a zombie monster's effect, except Doom King's activates its effect, except during a damage step, quick effect, you apply one of these effects, but you cannot apply the same effect of Doom King again this turn. Negate that effect or banish 1 monster from your field, from the field or graveyard. So that's actually pretty cool. The banish effect is really, really nice. Necro World Banshee. This card is really, really cool. So Zombie World is in the field zone. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target it with card effects. Quick effect. You can banish this card from your field or graveyard. Activate 1 Zombie World directly from your hand or deck. You can only use the effect of Necro World Banshee once per turn. It's a nice little Zombie World Searcher, and the artwork again is really, really nice as a holo. And then finally, as our last holo, is Glow Up Bloom. Now this is it's a cute little bloom. It's like Glow Up Bulb basically. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 level 5 or higher zombie monster from your deck to your hand. Or if Zombie World is on the field, you can special summon it from your deck instead. Also, in either case, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except zombie monsters. You can only use the effect of Glow Up Bloom once per turn. So that is how you can get your Doom King out nice and easily. Kasha. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand by controlling 2 or more zombie monsters. If this card is special summoned, shuffle as many other monsters on the field as possible into the deck. And if you do, this card's attack becomes 1,000 times the number of face-up monsters shuffled into the deck. This way, whose original type were zombies. Well, Zombie Dragon, of course. Nice little reprint there. Malevolent Mech Gokuon. You can always summon this card without tributing once per turn during the end phase. If this card was summoned this way, send it to the graveyard. Then take damage equal to its original attack in the graveyard. You must. This card must be the only zombie monster on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Wow, interesting. Endless Decay, of course, has to be in a zombie deck. Paladin of Cursed Dragon. Once per turn, type 1 level 4 or lower zombie monster in your opponent's graveyard that was destroyed by battle. Special summon that target. That's pretty cool. That's going to see so much play during the Structure Deck event this weekend. Cannot be special summoned. Tribute this card. Then type 1 zombie 1 in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. So that's another nice reprint there. Zombie Master, always a good reprint. Tristan, Knight of the Underworld. Mizuki, of course, you can't have a zombie deck without having a Mizuki. And, of course, now a Gozuki. Sentendoji. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Banish 2 zombie monsters from the graveyard. Draw 1 card. Oh, that's pretty good. Target one of your banished zombie monsters. Place that target on top of your deck. So, you banish 2. So, let's say if you're playing with Shiranuis, you banish 2 Shiranuis. Let's say you banish Spectral Sword and Solitaire. Solitaire then special summons Spectral Sword. Spectral Sword then pops a card. Then you draw a card, and then you can overlay with this. Nice. Pyramid Turtle. Goblin Zombie, of course. Isolde, Belle of the Underworld. Shiranu Solitaire, speak of the devil. Unizombie, of course. Marionette Might. You can discard this card to the graveyard, then target 1 fiend or zombie monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target to the end phase. That's going to be pretty good this weekend as well. Beast of the Pharaoh, of course. Scapegoats. Zombie Necrorize. If a level 5 or higher zombie monster is on the field, target 1 monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck. And if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Only use 1 Zombie Necrorize once per turn. Effect once per turn. Zombie Power Struggle. Target 1 zombie monster on the field until the end of this turn. It gains 1,000 attack and defense. It gains 1,000 attack or loses 1,000 attack. Sorry. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck. And if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Only use this effect once per turn. Zombie World, of course. Overpowering Eye. Target 1 zombie monster you control with 2,000 less attack. It can attack directly this turn. Book of Life. Yeah, of course that's in a zombie deck. So is Call of the Mummy. Foolish Burial. Monster Gate. Dragged Down to the Grave. Nice little reprint because that went up in price a little bit a while ago. Burial from a Different Dimension. Shed Ride. Very, very nice reprint, especially with all the hype that's been going around with it lately. Return of the Zombies. I love zombie artwork, like Goblin Zombie down there. Really, really cool. Don't know how well you can see that. But you got Goblin Zombie there. One of the mummies down there. You got the zombie rats there. Whoa. Banish 1 zombie monster on the field, then special summon 1 zombie monster from the graveyard of the player who controlled it to their field in defense position. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck. And if you do, set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only activate the effect of Return of the Zombie once per turn. Haunted Shrine. If you control no monsters, target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. But its effects are negated. You can only use 1 Haunted Shrine effect per turn and only once that turn. Trap of the Imperial Tomb. When a zombie monster or monsters is special summoned from your opponent's graveyard to the field, target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. Needlebug Nest, of course, all the milling. Metaverse. Anti-Spell. What a nice reprint that will be. Mask Restrict, another nice Floodgate reprint, and that is it with our Duel Links token. So, as we always do with the star decks, we will do like a budget build which only uses the cards in the free zombie decks. And then on top of that, to finish it off, what we will do is we will also do a full-powered zombie deck. Trying to use as little influence from the outside, but 9 out of 10, what will be going into a pure zombie deck, if you're going with the Synchro versions, will be the Tatsuroko. Maybe 1 if not 2 Doom Kings. Glow Up Bowl Bloom, definitely, if you're going to be playing some high-level zombies. Other than that, you've pretty much got everything you need for a decent zombie deck with Mizuki, Solitaire reprint, Unizombie, and there's some decent side deck cards that you can actually use now just outright. So that is it. Very straightforward, very, very simple. Like I said, definitely go to your locals this weekend to trial out if they got one of the structure decks, because what I love about the structure deck is everyone is on the same level for card. And it gets you to use cards that you may not normally use before, and with it being Halloween week, why not? Zombies are going to be all over the place. It's definitely a fun event to trial out. So, without further ado, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left-hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings, and many more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos coming up for you all year round. So don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.